Alright, YouTube, what's going on? Gonna bring you... This is what I fucking hate about leather furniture. Everything gets so fucking dusty. But anyways, recapping the Bengals regular season. I understand that the regular season's not technically over. Their last game's tomorrow, which the last game tomorrow really don't mean a whole lot, except for the fact of knocking the Ravens out of the playoffs, or at least trying to. But anyways, I want to give you my thoughts, my opinions on this year. It was a great season. Could have been better, but it was a great season. Now, I understand people think I'm going to be too hard on the Bengals, but do you realize between Chicago, Baltimore, and Miami, the games we lost by 3 or 2 points, we could easily finish the season 13-3, 14-2. Easily. We wouldn't even be talking about Denver having home field advantage because it would be the Bengals on top of the AFC. We have shot ourselves in the foot so many times this year on the road, it's sickening. Now, at home, we dominate. I mean, we dominate at home. But for some reason, on the road, we just cannot get it going. Andy Dalton, as much as I want to trash him last few weeks, you can't. I mean, I gotta admit, the guy's played good last few weeks. You know, he's thrown, 9 touchdowns, no interceptions. Hey, he's playing good. But the real test is yet to come. I told you guys last year and the beginning of this year, this is the year. If Andy Dalton goes to the postseason and humiliates us once again, it's over. Want him gone. Andy Dalton, you've had more privileges and more opportunities right now than any quarterback in this league. As far as coming into the season, I mean, you've been this season your 3rd year. This is the 3rd straight year you're going to the postseason. So you've had multiple chances. And if your first year was excusable because you were a rookie. But last year wasn't excusable. This year won't be excusable if you do the same thing. Now, as far as the AFC playoffs go, the only team I've really seen us giving any problems is the Broncos, really. I mean, I know the Patriots. Look, I'm sorry, we beat the Patriots. Patriots only put 6 points up on us in Cincinnati. So the Patriots are clearly a beatable team. It's just a matter of not turning the ball over, not doing stupid shit. Miami Dolphins have a chance. Look, everybody thinks Miami's good. Miami sucks, okay? I mean, I understand, look, you diehard Dolphin fans, no disrespect, but you got shut out by Buffalo 19-0. Now, if Buffalo can do that, anybody can do that. Cincinnati, I know they beat the Bengals, but if the Bengals would have turned the ball over 3-4 times, we would have won that game. We shot ourselves in the foot. The Dolphins did beat us, we beat ourselves. And as far as the Ravens game go, I mean, by all accounts, we should have beat the Ravens last time. We wouldn't even be talking about the Ravens having a chance in the playoffs because Cincinnati would have eliminated the chances. Chicago, we've easily could have beat. But again, that was the first game of the season. You know, we were up 21-10 that game and they came back and we lost. So because we did stupid shit. But overall, guys, the Cincinnati Bengals season changes have to be made, rather. Geno Atkins is a big loss for us. We need to get him back next season, get him healthy. I don't know, the AFC playoff picture, it's for sure us. There's only one spot open. I think it's the 6th seed, but the other 5 have been decided. I think the Colts, the Chiefs, us, the Bengals, the Patriots, and the Broncos. I think I'm right. I think those are the 5 that are for sure in. The 6th seed has yet to be decided until tomorrow. Tomorrow. So if we're at home, I think we're gonna be okay. If we gotta go on the road, we're gonna get in trouble. I'm really hoping. I'm rooting for Andy Dalton. I really want him to step up and be a franchise quarterback. I really do. I mean, I ran into a couple Bengals fans last night, which, believe me, is not real common around here, and they were all bragging about last week how we dominated through 4 touchdowns. Well, yeah, anybody can throw 4 touchdowns against a shitty-ass fucking Minnesota Vikings team. That don't say shit. That's a team you should blow out if you want to be considered a good team. I mean, Minnesota's absolutely fucking garbage. I mean, they got one player. You stop Adrian Peterson, you stop the whole team. And any of these Viking fans up here talking about the Viking defense, really? Is that why we put up 42 points against you, almost 400 yards passing and 4 touchdowns? What defense? There was no defense. You made Andy Dalton look like a fucking Hall of Fame quarterback. So no, Minnesota's trash, obviously. That game last week should have won. It should have been a blowout. It was a blowout on paper and it was a blowout on TV. That's the way it should have been. So starting Matt Castle, who I admit is better than fucking Christian Ponder by far. But Minnesota needs a quarterback, obviously. But anyways, we're not talking about Minnesota. Who gives a shit about them? Anyways, yes, long story short, Bengals had a great season. Andy Dalton's played good last 3-4 games, but you know what? It's just, we gotta wait to see. We just gotta wait to see the ultimate test. And Andy Dalton, if you go on the road, or even if you're at home and you stink it up in the playoffs, I'm sorry, you're done, in my book. But Jarvis Green-Ellis, he's for sure done. He's been done before this season starts. We need to cut him. He's garbage. I mean, yeah, he had one good game here and there, but for every game he does good, there's 4 or 5 that are fucking terrible. So no, I'm sorry. Jarvis Green-Ellis sucks. We need to get rid of him. Giovanni Bernard needs to be our starting running back. And if he goes to shit, then we need to get another one too. But for sure, I mean, we need to get the Greenhouse the fuck out of there. He's horrible. Marvin Lewis, I felt that his time was up a long time ago. I'm not saying he's all to blame, but his coaching really ain't that good anymore. So I think Marvin Lewis and Green Ellis for sure needs to go. Marvin Lewis, it depends on how we do in the postseason. And that's really going to say a lot for me. I'm waiting until then. If Andy Dalton goes and stinks it up, Marvin Lewis, Green Ellis, and Andy Dalton, I think you all need to pack your bags and get the fuck out of here and let us rebuild. Because we got a defense. We got a defense that's incredible. I mean, we got a hell of a defense. And like I said, the loss of Geno Atkins really fucking hurt us. Anyways, guys, short video. Just wanted to give you my thoughts on the Bengals season, regular season. We're 10-5, possibly 11-5, 10-6 at the worst. Easily could be 14-2 with all the mistakes we made. The worst game we lost was against Cleveland. That was by 11 points. So, I mean, we've been in every freaking game. We were even in every game, with Pittsburgh and everything until, our defense just couldn't do it. I mean, when you give up 21 points in the first quarter against Pittsburgh, it's pretty damn hard to come back from that. So, anyways, that's all I feel about it. Like I said, 11-5 at best, 10-6 at worst. Like I said, easily could be 14-2. It's just I can't stand this last 3 years has been probably the best Bengals football I've seen since I've been a fan. I mean, you got to understand, I was watching Jeff Blake, Keely Smith, John Kitna. I mean, I've had my share of bad seasons, believe me. The 90s were just nothing but misery. I'm finally glad to see our team step up and do what they're supposed to do, but now we just need to get over that next step, and that's to win a playoff game. I don't think Super Bowl, I think, is kind of out of the question for us, especially since we're banged up on defense a little bit, and our offense really has yet to prove themselves in a big game. If I had to pick a Super Bowl contender, I mean, I'm probably going to go with Denver. The only team I see giving Denver any problems is probably New England because of Tom Brady, or us because of that defense if we happen to make that far. And I won't count the Colts out either because Andrew Luck is, they tend to shock people once in a while. So that's all I got for you guys today. We'll see what the playoffs do and tomorrow does. I'll bring you my final regular season review tomorrow probably, or the next day. I don't know, one of these days. With New Year's coming up and the holidays being here, it's just been, man, seriously, I don't even want to talk about it. Like I said, that National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, that movie never gets old, by the way, with Chevy Chase. You needed some help from Jack Daniels, and believe me, I did. Only it was beer, not Jack Daniels. I don't touch that shit. I don't do the whiskey and the vodka and all that shit. But anyways, whoever gives a fuck. But talk to you guys soon, and we'll see what the playoffs have to bring.